Hi again then guys, and welcome to another barn find in Forza Horizon 4, and if you've checked out my other barn finds, you're probably thinking, wait a second, you don't talk in these videos, they're like a minute long, so why is this one different? Well, the reason why is because this barn find itself is different, and although I'm going to, yes, show you how you can get it for sure, I'm also going to give you some advice, which I think many of you will be grateful to hear, and that is that this particular car, the Bentley Blower, the 4.5 litre, is a vehicle that's very expensive to actually find, because as some of you already know, you actually don't find it in general, you have to buy Bamberg Castle. Now, when you go into the castle, you can see one of the perks of purchasing it, which I haven't done yet, and I probably will eventually, is a barn find rumour, as well as, of course, the super wheel spins. Now, that barn find is the Bentley. So technically speaking, you're paying 10 million credits for the Bentley. Now, you might be happy with that, or you might not. Of course, that's completely down to you, basically. But there are a couple of different ways that you can actually get said Bentley. Now, I have the Bentley. I don't have the barn find, but I already own the car. And if we scroll through the menu here to my cars, you can see that I own the vehicle. If I scroll over to Bentley, right there, the Bentley Supercharged, or Bentley Blower. It's a decent enough vehicle, but I'm not going to say that it's worth 10 million credits, because as far as I'm concerned, it isn't. In fact, I would say that the 1.5 million credit Bentley 8 litre, which is just as old, just as charming in terms of being a vintage car, and I would say a more useful car in terms of bang for buck and how much racing I've done in it, is a better vehicle. Now, with that in mind, the reason why I have the Bentley, even though I haven't purchased the castle, is I bought it from the storefront, or from the auction house even. I bought it for 2 million instead of buying the castle for 10. Now, technically speaking, I'll probably buy the castle eventually, because of course it's just part of the completion of the game. But in order to actually find the location after you do purchase it, if you do decide to, basically you'll get the general vicinity, of course, of where it is. Now, the castle itself is right here, and then you want to come down here. You'll have a blue area, of course, to search in. It will be around here, around where the gauntlet is. And basically, where you want to look is between the gauntlet and the Bamberg Pinewood Trail. Now, you want to go just off the road to the right, and basically drive through the trees just a little bit. And it's actually a pretty easy, when you're not smashing into trees, a pretty easy barn find to locate. So just keep driving through the trees, and if I recall correctly, it should be right about here through this clearing. And where is it? Just drive a little bit further. I know it's around here. And there you go, right there. Out of nowhere, suddenly, right next to the road, there is the barn find. As you can see, right next to the street. Very easy to find. So actually it's not between the gauntlet, I was wrong, it's just below, but close enough. So that's why I wanted to make this video slightly differently, because yes, you could purchase the castle and unlock the barn find and get your Bentley, and of course that is part of the completion of the game, which is why I'll probably end up doing it anyway. But if you just want the Bentley and you don't care about the completion, go on the auction house and get yourself a deal. Because I didn't purchase that one in a buyout, I bid on it the last second and got it for 2 million, which is still a lot, but that's way, way better than paying 10 million for a castle that doesn't even do anything for you. It's just a house. So overall, that's what I'd recommend doing. It depends what kind of player you are. If you're a completionist like me, I kind of end up doing both. So I bought the car, but I'll probably end up buying the castle later. But it gives you the option. You can either find the car using the location there, or you can do what I did and purchase the vehicle instead if you just want the car. So overall, that's it for this barn find. Of course, stick around for more, and you can click here on screen to see all of the other barn finds that I've done as well, most of which are much simpler than this. But for now, as always, thanks for watching.